Poor people stay poor because they want a fast way to get rich. And instead, the richest people that I know pick one of these 4 paths, play it for a decade, and then end up with more money than everyone else that is just chasing shortcuts. And just a fun reminder for you, no president, no economy is gonna make you rich. You have to do that for yourself. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the 4 paths to mega money. You've got your money in your business, you've got other people's money in other people's businesses, and then permutations of those. And so your money, your business, right, is a bootstrapped business. If you have other people's money in your business, now you're raising capital. If you have your money in other people's businesses, now you're investing. And then finally, you have other people's money and other people's businesses, which is fund management. Now, to give you some proof points around this, I actually looked up the top 11 richest people currently on the Forbes list, and I'm gonna tell you where they are. So you've got Elon Musk. He's a raised capital guy. Almost every single company he's had, he's raised outside capital, and then he's continued to fund it and grow it. Larry Ellison, who's number 2, raised capital. Steve Ballmer, bootstrap. Microsoft is bootstrapped. A lot of people don't know that. Warren Buffett, investing. Michael Dell, bootstrapped. The Waltons, as in Walmart, bootstrapped. And so that's the top 11 wealthiest people in the world. So let's start with number 1, bootstrapped. Bootstrap just means that you fund the business from your own savings and cash flow. You have no outside investors, and you grow through reinvesting your own profits. You have a website and you've got a cell phone and you've got skills, and you start trading one for the other, get a little excess money, take that excess money, and then continue to build. Now, typical examples for this are usually low-cost businesses to start. A lot of times that's services. So agencies, home service businesses, B2B services, professional services, things like that. Sometimes nowadays you can actually do this with software. It didn't used to be that way, but now it kind of is. Education businesses, e-com brands, if you do drop shipping. If you don't do drop shipping, you'll have to front some capital in order to get the first inventory started. Local businesses. Most normal companies, now to be fair, that scope has continued to broaden because the cost of entering business is going to continue to drop. Now, for me personally, my first brick and mortar business was a gym, and so that was bootstrapped. I used the profits from that to start Prestige Labs, which was a supplement company, which was bootstrapped. I started Allen, which was a software company, which is bootstrapped. And so all those companies were bootstrapped. Today, acquisition.com is taking some of that capital, investing it into other people's businesses, while also having some companies that we start de novo from our holdco, which is kind of semi-bootstrapped and also kind of reinvesting our own capital. Who is this right for? So if this is your first business, I recommend starting with bootstrapping. And the main reason is just that you want to pay off ignorance debt. The last thing you want to do is take your friends and family's money and then lose it because you don't know what you're doing. That's my opinion. Everyone, your results may vary. Which brings me to the third way of making mega money, which is investing. Now, this is the one that probably a lot of people have more familiarity with, right? It's your money and you're investing into other people's businesses, right?